Okay. Okay. I am back from the bath. From the restroom. Welcome on back, everybody. Strongheart, you've won. You have won the very first of the Stream Avatar games. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Yes, see, the bot is connected now, so it'll actually tell you how many points you have. Hello, hello. Guess what we're drawing today? We're drawing more ViVi0n. I don't... She's my freaking comfort character this week. But yes, so... I have some artwork to show you guys. ViVi0n. ViVi0n. ViVi off. But yeah, so I did some work on her 3.0 model. The program that I'm gonna be moving to for my avatar has lip syncing to it. So I'm currently, well, I was before the stream started. I was doing some different lip shapes, different mouth shapes, like how the one right now, it goes from open to close, and there's like 3 different shapes for the open, but apparently it'll do some lip syncing. He might show up later, small pupper. He might, you never know. But yeah, so for the stream tonight though, I want to draw ViVi0n in this cozier outfit that I kind of threw together last night. So anyways, let's move on over to here. And the reason why I am using ViVi0n's model yet again today, do you want to have it in ViVi0n's room? We can do that. I just don't have, like, this model right here is not entirely aligned for her room, but we can move over there. Yeah, for sure. We can go into ViVi0n's room. What was I saying? Oh yeah, because I have a freaking sty, I started putting on my makeup. Oh my goodness, my pupper. Here. Where is the tablet at? There, you can see she's got 5 fingers. She's got 5 fingers. It just kind of blends into to the background a bit. But yes, the accursed sty. I started putting on my makeup for the stream tonight, so I could have the webcam on. And as soon as I go to put on my eyeliner, I feel a little something on my waterline, and I'm like, what is that? So around the fall to winter time, that's when I get them. So I don't know. Maybe it's a reaction to something. So, but yeah. So let me move. Let me get PNG Tuber Plus and copy it. And then just give me a second. That is the remix. There is... Okay. We'll move over there in a second. We'll move over to ViVi0n's room in a second. How have you guys been? Luckily, I've never gotten one. Oh yeah, that is lucky. That is lucky. They're not fun. They're super annoying, at least. Yeah. I mean, I would say at least for me, but I assume that it's that way for everybody that gets them. They're just kind of a nuisance. He's kind of a nuisance. Okay, there. And for the drawing one, goes underneath the candle. Okay. There we go. There. Sorry, that was kind of an abrupt change. There we go. Now we're in ViVi0n's room again. I really like this setup. I think it's nice and cozy. But yeah, so this is the just chatting one, so we don't have the canvas open, but then when we go over to the canvas, there it is. It shows up and it appears. Indeed. Indeed. Excuse me. So yeah, so today I'm just gonna do some light sketching. I don't want to get too complicated because I'm already getting some into the weeds with this model here. She looks so cute. I started doing some shading over here. I haven't started the shading on the hair yet, but like I'm saying for the mouth shapes, okay, you have the A closed, O, and then I have to do E. E is gonna be next. So yeah, that's what I'm working on. Oh no, where did her nose go? Where did her nose go? Oh, nose. See you later, custom maker. Thank you. Is that art, Brian? Welcome back. It's been a while. All right, sounds good, Katori. Sounds good. But yeah, so it's getting a little complicated with this one. So there's a lot of layers. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I just want to take a little break. I like this outfit. I do. It's simple, it's cute, and I think that it aligns nicely with her eye and hair color. Nice moss green knit slouchy sweater. So yeah, so that's gonna go over here, if you can imagine. So it's gonna go right over here. So yeah, but anyways, have I ever dyed my hair like that before? I have in the front of my hair, right? Because I have brunette hair and a blonde streak in the front of my bangs, and it used to be bigger. The blonde part used to be bigger, and so I was able to add color into the blonde part a little easier. And at one point I did have like a reverse gradient of her purple hair, so it went from the darker purple to light from the root to down. So it was like a reverse, but having my entire head like that, no, I have not had my entire head like that before. I am not brave enough to do that by myself, and I don't have enough money to go to a salon and have them do that to me. So last time I had my hair kind of like worked on at a salon, because they put like highlights in it and stuff. It was like $180. I was like, I'm not doing this. Sorry, folks, I ain't doing this again. Yeah. It's good to know people who can do hair, for sure, yeah. When they're in the family, even more so. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna turn the canvas around. We're gonna flip it. There we go. Gotta make sure okay. Every now and then I see the model mouth not moving, and I'm like, what is going on? What is happening here? I think I just need to move my mic up. There we go. The command is just boss, Crescent. So if you want a boss battle to trigger, it's just !boss. Okay, there we go. There we go. My mic is closer to my mouth now. But yeah, I woke up later than what I wanted to today, so... There we go. Now we've got the boss battle going. No problem. No problem. Nearly halfway done with the new front of the bag. Awesome! Awesome is. I'm gonna have to start my 2-tiered basket here soon. I found a nice reference image. I think I know how to make the necessary adjustments to the pattern that I was following. I just need to make one that is like one size and one that's just a little bit bigger, and then attach them with handles. So also, I just don't trust salons because they always make you look chopped. Yeah, and it's very much like at least the times that I've gone, right, it's been a styling thing that makes it look good at the end. Because once you go home and you take a shower and you just brush it, right, or you comb it, or, you know, whatever, if you don't style it that same way that the salon did, it looks bad. So, like, it just looks choppy. So, you know. Gojira, good luck, guys. I think you might have just missed it, Kitori. But there'll be another one, probably. Until my mom went to get her hair bleached and they fried her hair so bad. Oh my gosh. I might be wrong, but maybe, like, because that sounds like maybe they used, like, the wrong developer. Or they did it too quickly, or... something. I don't know. I don't know the full story of it, but that's what it sounds like. I'm gonna draw her in this pose and having a snooze. It's all good again. I said there might be another one. There might be. We'll see. I can't imagine we're only gonna have we're only gonna have one boss battle. So, hello, honey bun. Welcome back. We have introduced a new room of the house. We have ViVi0n's room. I shall show the whole thing of it here without the canvas. So yes, very cozy space to match her cozy atmosphere. So yes, I still have to do a little bit of work to it, like adding a couple more things. I think I don't want to overload it too much. So I heard that this guy's wife got lice from a sketchy salon. Ooh, gross! Gross, gross, gross! No way! That would make me freaking squirm, and I would leave a terrible review for that place. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, I thought I saw some weird email pop up on my phone. I was like, I did not buy that. And then I realized, oh no, it was something free on Ko-Fi that I was just getting an email confirmation about. False alarm. Yeah, he do. Yeah. We got different different levels for the different bosses. And you can even choose if you want it to be like an easier boss battle or a harder one. When you go ! boss, if you follow that with a space and then put easy or normal or hard, you can determine whether the boss battle is easy, a normal one, or a hard one. So yeah, and is correct too. If we've got certain people in certain classes demoralizing and mortal striking. Come on, NPC bought one. But there is some strategy that it goes along with it, so. If you ever bleach and dye your hair, though, I do have product recommendations. All right. I will eventually need to re-lighten my blonde section of my bangs, because as time goes on, it's been going lower and lower on my hair. So soon I'll just only have brown hair. I'll be like, this doesn't match my look at all. I need to redo this. To bleach it 3 times to get it platinum so your hair is as dark as mine. I'll have to do the same. Yes, for sure. Yes. I've made the terrible mistake when I was younger at times of trying to lighten it too quickly. It got a little fried. So, when do you do bosses solo? Whenever people don't wanna join, or if you ask. Yeah, or when all the other teammates die. Yeah, but every participant of the boss battle gets, I think it's 200 gold if you guys defeat the boss. So even if you die, I believe you also get the 200 gold participation reward. Blade Koga, it might not trigger if there's a space in there, because there's a little space between the exclamation point and the heist. There you go, there it goes. Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm getting a sty, I can feel it. I still have some of the ointment from last time, so I'll be okay. It's just gonna be there for like a week or so. It's just gonna be one long annoying week with it. That's all. My hair as a result hasn't gotten fried from the amounts of times I've played shit in the last 2 months. Yeah. Yeah. You've got that strong hair. The strong keratin. Yeah, my hair got all frizzed up. The other thing about salons that I have not really liked was like, because I've been to like 3 or 4 salons, and there was only one that I was like, okay, sure, I can, you know, maybe be a regular, you know, for this person. Until like, because they also did nails there too, right? It was hair and nails. I went and I got my nails done from this lady, right? And, you know, when I'm going and setting up, you know, the appointment and calling in, I'm like, yeah, I want my nails painted. Oh, she's like, oh, it's not painting. It's, you know, polishing. And I'm like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. And it was just really, I don't know, it was annoying to have to like deal with that. I was like, are we really playing a game of semantics right now? I can just go somewhere else if it's gonna be this way. I could just, you know, take my money elsewhere. The other thing too, because when I was over there getting my hair done, that same lady that was getting all up in the game of semantics, and like, mind you, I'm a Christian, but I don't shove it in people's faces, and I don't like make a big to-do-y about it either. This lady, it was not that way, and it got to a point where I got kind of uncomfortable. It was making me a little uncomfortable. So yeah, that was when I was like, this is not the place for me. So I haven't lived in that area of Oregon for like over a year now. And even back then, because this was like several years ago, I had looked up like, you know, other reviews of this place like years later. That lady had really bad reviews. And people had asked her for like refunds, and she like was very reluctant to give any refunds. And like, I saw pictures in these reviews of people with really, really bad lumpy nails. I'm like, good thing I didn't stay over there. Because I literally did not know that until now. Yeah, I will be honest if people ask me, but I don't like get up in people's faces about it. So I was watching the replay of a Mama Akko stream, and he is very much on the same page with that. It's just like, you know, like, yes, that's, you know, what we believe, but we're not gonna make that like a big to-do-y of our lives. Like, you know, it's not like a, I don't know, like a main focal like personality trait. So yeah, and it's people's choices, and oftentimes it can be a really sensitive subject and a divisive thing for people too. So that's the other reason why I'm just like, okay. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, and that's why I was like, okay, we're in a like professional setting within this, you know, this salon that I'm talking about, and within that, right? Because like, it's the same thing whenever Wolf and I go and do work at the anime convention in Alabama. It's like, or any anime convention for that matter, is that like you have such a mixed bag of people from all walks of life, that it's not a professional thing. It's just not a professional thing to be discussing in the workplace, or in, you know, a mixed you know, type of environment anyway. So that's how it is, man. And I think time has a way of doing that too, Small Pupper. Like, sometimes it's not like necessarily healing, but it's like an erosion. You get less sensitive to it. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about when people, because like I'm 28 and some people still assume that, like, because this last convention that I went to, this chick had walked up to me and was like, you know, complimenting me on my cosplay, and I complimented her cosplay as well. She was a Danganronpa character. I can't remember the name of the character, but she thought that I was also 18. I was like, no. Like, because I start talking about my husband and, like, you know, my house and stuff. She's like, wait, how old are you? But it's that same thing for, like, you know, when people assume that I'm a lot younger than I actually am. That was something that I used to be more sensitive about when I was younger, because I wanted so desperately to be, like, you know, seen as, you know, like a fellow adult. But these days I'm just like, whatever. I don't fret about it as much anymore, I guess. People gonna think whatever they're gonna think. So, welcome back, Crescent. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Strongheart, is that, like, it's the people out there who also, like, when they shove it in people's faces, they give the other people who don't do that a really bad rap. And it's unfortunate. So that's why I don't do that. I've seen so many people out there who I'm just like, yeah, maybe, like, your personality and your behavior are not good. Don't make for a good witness. Like, maybe you shouldn't tell people that, because you're not a good representation. You follow the same brainwave. I'm drawing Strongheart's Rosalina's sleeping, and so is she. Yes, that's what I'm saying, man. It's them sleepy hours. It's them sleepy hours. A person turquoise wizard one. Yeah, so Stream Elements chat box does not recognize the YouTube emotes. It will recognize certain emotes, like, see that crying face one? But it won't recognize the other ones. It's the same thing for, like, I think it's the same thing for some of the Twitch emotes. I wonder, here, hold on a second. I don't think it'll work. Hold on, because I have, here, let me see. Let me see if my emotes work. I don't think they will. Yep, see, no, they don't work. They just show up as text. Right. We gotta test things out, man. Yep. That's my feelings right there, is those two. It's like, I don't know, but it's funny. I wish that they would show up, but that's just not the way that it is. Yeah, unfortunately. You're a wizard, turquoise guy. Murdoch Wizard. Is he in his wizard era now? You're a banana fairy. He turns into a banana. That would be a parody. Hello, Mars Media. Welcome back. Welcome back. We have a new room of the house that has been built. Ta-da! We have new room. Nice and cozy. Poor color, so I punching bro like it physically hurts my eyeballs so much I can turn the brightness down. You know, there are some designs that are like that. There's a particular villain from My Little Pony that was like that. Hold on, it's gonna bug me to not remember what it is. Oh my goodness, somebody did a humanized lineup of all the villains. That is really nice. Where is she? Because when I first saw her, I was like, this is okay, this is a choice. I wanted to say it was Tempest Shadow, but it's not. Maybe it wasn't a villain. You won the Battle Royale. Congrats. Yes, you were spared from the battle, Angel Eyes. Yes, you were spared from it. Goodness. My point is, oh no, it's right. Oh, no, is that it? Okay, so it's not G4, it's freaking G5. Opaline? Excuse me, hold on. Opaline? Yes. Oh gosh. Okay. So My Little Pony G5, right? Opaline Arcana? However you say it. If you look up this character, I do not like her coat color at all. It is bad. When I first saw this, right, I didn't watch like anything of My Little Pony G5. I just sworn it off. Don't like the style, don't like the animation, none of that, right? But this is the character that went and like, I was like, no, there's no freaking way I'm watching this. I'll give it a shot. Just once, I was like, no. So, yeah. Her color scheme is bright. I would have switched around her hair color and made her coat color the hair color and the hair color the coat color. So yeah, it's like a super saturated purple for her coat color, and I just don't like it. It doesn't look appealing to me. So anyways, yeah. And you can kind of fix it by putting her in a different light. Maybe desaturating it a little bit, a little sepia tone. Your cat is back, Smell Pepper. Awesome. I'm glad you got your cat back. So like I said, isn't the game right now? I destroy anyone here. And Luloli. Imagine you have Yesaya and Luloli on the same team. Just give them the win. Getting also 726, we're getting a new Animal Crossing update, the new Gorillaz album, but the downside is probably we're gonna get some more brain rot memes. You can even call them memes. If you can even call them memes. Yeah, I am just looking forward to the classic meme resurgence that's happening in January, hopefully. So yes. If this is your first time playing the basketball game, in order to shoot your avatar at the basket, you put in 2 numbers. The first number is between 1 and 180, and it is the angle at which you are shooting your avatar at. And the second number is the power that you are shooting it at. See, so there it is in the chat. Enter the angle and the power to shoot your avatar at the basket. 1 to 180 and 1 to 100. Hello, Snake Bees. And there are no turns, so you can put those numbers in whenever you want, and it will shoot your character at the basket. So feel free to trial and error it. Sometimes it takes a couple of turns, to get your character into the basket. But feel free. Eventually I might join one in the future, because they are a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, you bounced right off the side. And there is a little bit of a bounce back that happens, as you can see, but that's a little unpredictable. I am not saying it, Crescent. I am not saying the accursed numbers. Oh my goodness. Did you know the first humanoid AI robot is appropriate? That is terrifying. Kitori, you got it off of the bounce back. And also, I looked up if there's a way for me to change the text color. I didn't see any. I didn't see any way to change the text color at all. So, unfortunately. I'm not saying it. I am hell bent on it. I am not gonna say it. It is basketball, Castle Maker. It is the basketball minigame. It's basketball. That's what it is. Okay, I've answered your question. Yep, it gets close. It gets close and then it just bounces off of the side like like it do. Human trash can. Oh yes, because we're throwing our avatars at the basket. You just went to Space Crescent. You went and you shot your avatar into space. Katori, you got it again. What in the world? Right off of the bounce back. Yes, this is ViVi0n's room. Different room of the virtual house in the middle of the online forest. So whenever I'm using ViVi0n's model, we're gonna be in this room. Cause this is her room. Strong heart, you scored. I've seen about how I can't name my first guy's been a mega hater, but my dog has been a good girl. Oh, the dynamics have built. I made sure to make that I made the bed because Ma'am doesn't like. She will, but I think she prefers to have the bed made if she's gonna take a little snooze on it. So good motivation for making the bed, but yeah, Wolf had his best friend over like I think it was like a month ago or something, and they have a dog, so we made sure to keep Ma'am in the bedroom. I don't think that she would particularly enjoy strange creature in the house. so we made sure that she took a nap while that was happening. So the most chill thing you think of is to see something a really chill guy would say. I'm just a chill guy. A good one. Good one is. Did Kitori make a basket? Oh, nice. Nice. I don't know, something about being sleepy. Something about being sleepy. That would be my guess. Strongheart, you made another one. I like my first cat who is an Euphie. It's got a bad attitude. Just dive bombed into the basket. See, that's satisfying when that happens. It's like, yes, yes. you guys are at a tie now. The suspense. You got 2 minutes. Can we break the tie? Let's find out. I feel like the way that I said that, it should be like, next time on Little Euphie's Creative Corner, will we break the tie? Alright, we'll see you later, Crescent. Next time on Euphie channel. Euphie Chanel. The Bob. Whew. This is gonna be another one of those nights where I need to make some coffee afterwards. And then I won't go to sleep until 6 in the morning. Kitori has broken the tie. The Bob is the star. Yes. Next time on Euthanasia. Euthanasia. Help me. Oh my gosh. Hello, Black Fox. Welcome back. The blue team has won and Kitori Draws has gotten the MVP. Congratulations. And there we have it. Our first basketball game of the stream. We've done boss battle, we've done battle royale, we've done the basketball game. Alrighty. Good luck with your drawing, Kitori. I think it is funny that we're both drawing like sleepy characters. Next time on ViVi0n Strange Stories. Oh man, I have to think about like if I have any strange stories. I definitely do, but like my memory is kind of bad, so I forget them sometimes. Excuse me, I keep yawning. I don't mean to, but I keep yawning. I need to change the color of this canvas because it is too similar to her skin tone right now. Let's do this instead. There we go. We'll make it green. That's a little too saturated. There we go. That's easier on the eyes for me. I have a strange story in it. Once upon a time and the end. End of story. That was so moving. I'm crying. It was so beautiful. Also, welcome on in, Yesaya. How long have I been on YouTube for? I mean, goodness. Streaming wise, it's been like, I think 2 years. But actually having like made my account and been watching YouTube since 2009. So, yeah. Maybe I should get as peacefully loafing next to me instead of causing anarchy for once. Oh my goodness. Revel in this moment. Be like, yes, finally. Oh my gosh, Couture, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. That's so mean. What the heck? The book is called The Once Upon an End of a Story. It looks like it's a really big book, but there's only like one page that actually has anything on it, and the rest of them are just blank. Oh my gosh, is like, listen, okay, Meemaw. That's terrible. Yeah, man, yeah. That's how you respond right there. Am I the one who treats any live stream like as a Q&A? I don't think you're the only one now. I mean, it gets the streamer talking for sure, yeah. Yes, you recently learned that, Yesaya. You got some family out there. Almost your birthday, Snake Peas? Well, happy early birthday. Alright, sorry, get back to your math homework. Listen, I did this in order to avoid my math homework, okay? I was like, maybe I should just draw instead. So sorry, honey. Honey is my grandma's name. I can't charge your phone fast enough. She said, well, you're open. What in the world? Listen, it's the charging cable or the outlet's fault, man. It's not. What the heck? Or it's like the brick that you plug the cable into. Like, it's not the human's fault. Get better equipment if you want a fast charge. What the heck, man? Block Fox, I think at some point, like in high school, my voice just stopped changing. It was like, okay, we're locked in now. My voice box is like, okay, we figured it out. My bestie's doing math homework now. Well, good luck to them. Bless to them. Actually being responsible. Yes, the stream avatars are able to hug and attack each other. I think if you put an exclamation point bomb at a user, it'll walk over to the user and like drop a bomb next to them, I think that's how that works. Possibly. So. You rage baited your cat too hard and she left. I've done that to Ma'am a couple of times where she's peacefully napping on the bed and I'm like, oh, she's so cute. I just you know, want to lay down next to her and like, you know, pet her head and stuff, and then she wakes up and she just like glares at me and she gets up and leaves. I'm like, why have you abandoned me? Why? It's okay. I disturb her sometimes. That's just, yep, that's how it is, man. I'm out here disturbing the cat. Now you're a Gen Z boomer. Gen Z with boomer tastes. So that's how I start feeling whenever I'm like going around the house and doing my chores, doing my cleanings, but I'm listening to like oldies. I'm just like, this has transported me back in time. I don't always listen to oldies, but sometimes I do, and I don't know. It's a different type of mood that it puts me in. More peaceful. Sometimes I listen to, like Japanese funk. And it really focuses me. But then I'll switch to oldies, and I'm like, I'm so at peace. This is a mood, brother man. 9% of what I listen to is oldies. It's back then music was made differently. I feel like there was more soul to it. Obviously less computerized, but I don't know. It puts me in a happier mood. I start aura farming off of the oldies. What app do you use to draw? I am using Clip Studio Paint. And then if you want a list of well, here, hold on a second, because it's gonna end up triggering a stream avatar's response. Hold on a second here. Let's go back over to the cloud box. I need to change what this command is. Where is it? Here. We'll just change it to equipment. There we go. There we go. So that should pull up the rest of the hardware and the software that I use for my streamings. There we go. It kind of stacks wrong. The bottom one's supposed to be on top, but yeah. My boomer take is I hate this generation. I don't think that's a hard thing to do. These days, I don't think that's a hard thing to do at all. My boomer take is I miss when we had the 24-hour Walmarts and Target used to sell more food items and Slurpees in the food court. when we used to have legitimate play places at the McDonald's. The GameCube controllers, okay, in the McDonald's. We didn't know what we had and we took it for granted. Maybe that's more Gen X. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if we still had the 24-hour Walmarts, I think, you know, because Wolf and I stay up pretty late, we'd end up going grocery shopping at like 2 in the morning. And there would be hardly anybody in there. Perfect. I like going to the stores like super late because there's hardly anybody in there. I miss McDonald's play places where they used to be so big and fun. Yeah, man, yeah. Now we stay away from the ball pits, okay? Because those things do not get cleaned regularly. We stay away from that. But yeah, you know, it's a different time. Different time. Steven, you send a little hug to the stream avatar, the username of your choice. Some little emotes pop up. I think it's very cute. Let me scroll up. Let me see. Large chain restaurants should have all of those electronic kiosks to order from since they're more accessible to disabled people. I agree. I agree. My boomer take is genuinely what is wrong with kids these days. Too much screen time. Yeah. Is that I should have to scan a QR code for... You should or you shouldn't have to scan a QR code. I like having the physical menus. Because what happens if your phone dies? Right? They have some somewhere in, you know, underneath the counter, you know, spaces behind it. Just bring them out. I understand with like the COVID era, like, you know, it was to reduce the spread of germs and stuff, but you have to think, if somebody doesn't have a smartphone, doesn't have like a good battery life, if they do have one, like that's gonna be a problem. So then we in a play place making me cry, and then my sister punched him and started beating him up. Oh my goodness. That's a core memory right there, probably. It's just all like, yeah, remember that time? Yeah, it's gonna follow me for the rest of my life now. What's something you were scared of when you were little but is silly now? The creepypasta chain mail emails. I didn't sleep for like 3 days after I got sent the Carmen Winstead one. Because I genuinely thought, I was like, she's gonna be under my bed. I didn't send it to all my friends because I don't want to be annoying, but she's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. I'm looking back on it now, I'm like, what the hell, man? I was in middle school. Yes, I agree. Having to scan a QR code for shit is so dumb. Yeah, I agree. I agree. For that same reason of just like, you know, if somebody's device dies, what are you gonna do? Yep. What if the QR code fails? Well, see, there's another reason there. Or if like the website is down. If the website's down, then you're totally screwed. And I do recall that might have actually happened to me and my family at one point. I think I might be misremembering it, but like the website didn't want to load, and we're just like, can we get actual menus, please? Just like the paper, money, and cash cards. Yeah. So, because if the systems go down, right? Because then you have, you know, you have paper money, you have, you know, coins and stuff. Lock her hair here. Get the gradient going. See you later, Snake Peas. Thanks for hanging out a little bit. No, I'm not a crow. What do you mean? Well, I'm sorry, but like, the sentiment is nice, but you can't pay bills with shiny things, unfortunately. The mortgage can't be paid with bottle caps. What's that movie where they were paying for things with bottle caps? What was it? Wolf showed me a movie where they were doing that. Hold on. Hold on. This is gonna bug me. Oh my goodness, hold on. Yes, like, Fallout did have that. I could have sworn there was another movie that had that. I think I'm just gonna settle on it being Fallout, but that's not the one that I was thinking of. Was it Hook? Hold on. I don't think it was no. Maybe it was Fallout. I don't know. I think it was Fallout that I'm thinking of. I'm just like combining the two of them. Hello, Liam. Welcome back. Katori, that's when you gotta have some room snacks. Gotta have snacks in the room. You were just gifted with sushi. Oh, dude, lucky. Lucky. My friends are planning a corporate party. We were dressed in like a corvid and bring cool drinks to trade. Then we have tea. Oh, that's so wholesome though. That sounds really nice. All of this technology things that they have now. It's so stupid. That girl, no one asked for this. Yeah. That's how I feel with like a lot of the things that are using AI. Now I'm just like, tell me you're gonna lose efficiency without actually saying it. Like, this is gonna pump out incorrect data and information like really quickly. Because I'll look things up, right? I'll look things up and I already know what the answer is, but I'm just testing something because whenever you go and you do like a Google search, you do like a search in Brave or whatever, there's like an AI summary that will automatically pop up. I think you can opt out of it too, so I might do that. And one of them, it was something about like the history of a particular orca, right? And it was getting confused because it was saying, oh yeah, this happened to this one. And I'm like, I know for a fact that's not the one that happened to. I know that that's not what happened because I just watched a documentary on it and that's not correct. So it gets things wrong, and I think to like just be like putting all of your reliance into that it's gonna, somebody's gonna get hurt. Somebody's gonna start spouting off some stuff that's just not true, and then they're gonna get made a fool of, or they're gonna input this information, this data into something, and something's gonna go really, really wrong and people are gonna get hurt. Like, just foresee it. I foresee it. So yep. You've got a candlelit room, Strongheart. That's very aesthetic. Very, very much so. Yeah, AI is not accurate. Yep. And with me having like gotten into crocheting recently, like I'll look up free patterns just because I want to see what's cute. I want to see what's out there, what I could possibly make. And there's some of these quote unquote patterns that are not real. They're AI generated, and people will actually try to make them and be like, okay, what does this actually look like, right? And it looks like crap. It doesn't look like the picture at all, and these are not like new crocheters at all. Like, they're very seasoned, they're very skilled and talented, and they're like, yeah, no, I followed this to a T, and this looks like it looks so derpy. So this is not okay. Let me make sure. Maybe it's actually, yeah, it is like that. So in fact, there's people out there that are like, and this like isn't really a surprise to me at all. It's just sad that this is continuing to happen. But there's people out there that will go and take someone's actual pattern, their actual design, and put it through an AI, and it will only like ever so slightly change it a little bit and make it more like smooth and polished, and that just looks wrong. It looks really wrong. So I don't know. I guess one way to look at it without getting too angry about it is, I guess in a way it improves people's media literacy, being able to pick out if something is AI generated. We're getting better at it. We're getting faster at it. So must you speak Tagalog? I don't know Tagalog. So if you say anything in that language, I'm not gonna be able to decipher it. You're back, Tori. You got some snacks, got some food. I'm glad that you survived. If you do, Liam, and if it's not English, I'm not gonna be able to read it. So, I feel like it was when I tried AI for the first time. I was so irritated. I can understand that. Yeah. What really concerns me with AI, even more so these days, is the people who have replaced actual socializing with real people with talking with chatbots. Because there are a lot of young people out there these days that have opted to just talk with a chatbot instead of real people, and it gets violent and it gets abusive and it gets a little sociopathic. These people genuinely don't know how to communicate in a proper and healthy, efficient way with other people. And sometimes that chatbot, right? Because if it starts going in a really morbid route, it'll convince them to do awful things to themselves and to other people. And I'm like, this is not it, brother man. Okay, we should not be having this. Put a stop to it right now, please. Can we have some parameters, some boundaries? I saw that someone had made a video about this happening to somebody because the parents got involved and the friends got involved, and they're like, dude, what happened to you? And they're going through the chat logs and stuff, and it's alarming. It is concerning. So, yeah. I recently watched another video where like this lady, she had retired from being a high school teacher because like she had only gone through it for like 3 years. And I say only because there's like some teachers out there that have been doing this for like 30 years, and you know, bless their hearts for being able to last that long. These days, I don't know how teachers do it. The amount of disrespect that some kids have these days, and they'll get abusive. Same thing, like they get verbally abusive, they get like physically, like throwing chairs at their teachers and stuff. I'm like, who raised you? Who didn't raise you? So, yeah. There was a documentary about that. Yeah, I can imagine so. Yeah. Me too, small pupper. I graduated in 2015, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that, okay? The audacity of some of these kids. I would not have dared. But like none of my classmates would have dared to be this disrespectful. It's just unhinged and absurd. It's It's wild. And I think a lot of it stems from them seeing this behavior portrayed on social media. And they see other people like getting away with it, and they think, oh, I can do that same thing too. Well, that's not how it should be. That's not how it should be at all. It just upsets me. It upsets me, bros. No more. Can we please have no more of this? Tomorrow stream because of school next day. All right, Katori, thanks for letting us know. But yeah, that's the other part of that too, with like, you know, AI like helping people like cheat on their exams and their papers. We didn't have that when I was in high school. We didn't have that at all. So like if you plagiarized something, it was really easy to tell, you know, because the actual work is out there, and you can, you know, read it for yourself and be like, yeah, you copied this paragraph here. I know that don't sound like you, okay? First of all, like the amount of typos, I can tell this isn't your writing. The amount of typos in your work, I can tell, okay? You're out here using really long words, and you're spelling them correctly. This is not your work. But yeah, like, it's a little more difficult these days to pinpoint it. So, I mean, I think if anything, they could like put it through like an AI detector, but even those aren't completely accurate either. So it's getting rough out there. It doth me a concern. And that's terrible, Black Fox, because it's not like reinforcing or like providing any kind of a structure for kids at all. And kids need that in order to make sense of the world around them. You know, and honestly, I'm gonna be real with you guys. If you don't parent your children, and if the teacher doesn't, you know, do them any kind of service either of you know, leading them down a sound path, somebody in their adulthood is going to do that for you. So, you know, and sometimes that looks like being behind bars. The amount of adults that I have seen acting a fool and acting like children, and then they get thrown in prison, or even worse, jail, or sorry, jail, or even worse, prison. Flip those two, excuse me, is astounding. If you don't parent your kids, somebody's going to when they're an adult, and it is not gonna look good. So, hello E-Wizard, thank you. Sorry, you caught me in the middle of a rant. Literally, I've seen so many examples of parents shoving a screen in their kids' face because they had kids for their own ego and not to love and care for them as a future adult. Yeah, exactly, Small Pepper, exactly. And it's sad. It's sad. Because then they'll go looking for that love and affection and attention elsewhere. And sometimes it's not from the best places. Oftentimes it's not from the best places. Yeah, you gotta protect your kids. You gotta make sure you're having kids for the right reasons too. Yeah. So, in fact, actually speaking about that, Wolf and I finished Assassination Classroom last night. Good anime. It's good. But there's one character that, like, his mom, total, I do not like her. I don't think she should have had any kind of redemption arc. No. I don't like this chick. Cause the kid's saying, like, over and over again, like, Mom, I'm a guy, like, I don't feel comfortable, you know, wearing this stuff, having super long hair, like, please just let me be my own person. And, like, she didn't have him to actually, like, love and care for him because she so desperately wanted a girl and is forcing this on him. And it was making me so mad. I was like, you don't even see him as a person. He's just a prop for you to, like, live vicariously through. I was so like it was just pissed off when she had, like, a redemption arc. I was like, stop. No redemption arc for you, lady. None. Good luck fighting the piranha plant that's wearing polka dot panties. Just be careful about giving any kind of personal information. Just throwing that out there. Yeah. And I will say, is like, I don't like saying this stuff because it always just gives me kind of like the uncomfy vibes, and it makes me like just a little bit anxious. But if you are under 13, you cannot be here. That you are breaking terms of service for YouTube because you have to be 13 or older to be on this this side of the website. So if you're gonna be saying that kind of stuff, I'm gonna ban you. You can't be over here. Anyways, yeah, so that part of Assassination Classroom, I was like, are we for real right now? Just angered me. And she's like being like abusive to him too. That's the other thing I'm gonna have a little rant about, okay? Pardon my rants, but that's what's gonna happen here. Because sometimes I'll watch like VR chat trolling videos when I'm doing my drawings here, and like those places are creepy too. There's some instances in VR chat that get like really not okay, really creepy. And like the reactions from some of these people are totally like psychotic, and I have to wonder and worry if these behaviors don't like just stay within the inside of VR chat. The amount of times where I have seen people in these videos respond in a like violent way, where like they're getting up in other people's faces and like trying to like smack them and stuff. I'm like, you better not be doing this in real life. Like that's called assault. You can't be doing that. Yeah. That is not okay in the slightest. But I know it doesn't just stay within the confines of VR chat, because there's been times where I go to the anime convention and I see somebody go and like smack another person in the back of the head. I'm like, that's assault. You just assaulted somebody. Like, what in the world? What are we talking about? People being completely inhumane to each other in online spaces that then bleed into the real life spaces. So that is what I'm ranting about. So yeah. Yep. There creeps in VR chat. Yes, absolutely. And that place really weirds me out because they've known that there's a problem for a long time. They've known that they have developers that are like that for a long time, and they continue to not do anything about it. So, dare I say they're complicit in it. That's why I say protect yourself on the internet. And other content creators and streamers and people who make videos and are personalities on the internet will tell you the exact same thing if they are good people. If they are telling you the opposite of that, they are not a good person. Oh no, it's fine, nothing like that ever happens over here. BS, yes it does. Yes it does. Trying to pull some wool over everybody's eyes, like, stop it, no. It's insane. And right now my pacing spot is near both of my cat's litter boxes, and my new cat takes the most obnoxious. Oh, it's terrible, small pupper. Sometimes Mam will do that too, whenever she gets kind of like jealous that Wolf and I are having dinner and we don't share like a little piece of meat with her. She'd be like, fine, I'm gonna just go over here and make the most terrible smell. I'm like, why are you like this? Why? And she'll stare at us too afterwards. I'm like, you did this on purpose, child. For a child, please. Terrible.
Huh?
Yeah. He doesn't get for them, I don't know why. To be rude. Rude creature. See, Isaiah, that is why I'm happy that Life Leak went down. I don't think anybody needs to be seeing some of that stuff. Any of that stuff, for that matter, actually. There are things I would have rather seen Michael Jackson than anything on there. There are just things that we are not meant to see, especially at a young age. And even adults out there, having to see that over and over again. Like, that's why a lot of people, like, in the force, in the medical field, people that work in like retirement centers and nursing homes, particular like areas of that, they need therapy. They need some sort of recovery. You know, seeing that much loss of life is, you know, and damage to the human body is like mentally draining, and it begins to eat away at your psyche. So, you know, we have psyche evals. I kind of want to redo this part of her hair. I don't like it. So, yeah. When they had first announced that they're going to be taking away Live Leak, I'm just like, Lord bless, finally. Freaking finally. It's enough. And I know there's places out there too that are like, you know, they just copied over everything from that place, but you know, the lesser known it is, the better, in my opinion. I think the less that people know about it, the better, because ain't nobody need to see that crap. I know, such a controversial take from me. Imagine not wanting to see a bunch of dead bodies everywhere. Is there a list of sound effects somewhere? Yes, here. That should pull it up. You just finished all your yellow squares? Congrats. Good job. There you go. So you put exclamation point play and then put a space and then whatever sound effect you want over there. And you don't have to put the money amount in there. It's just the name of the sound effect. You're coughing again, Yesiah? Get yourself some lozenges. I had untracked internet access as a kid and I'm hopelessly addicted to horror games. See, I had like the opposite happen to me because, again, like I had browsed Live Leak. Stupid kid, okay, browsing Live Leak, and came across some like really horrific videos, and like now as an adult, I can't handle any kind of gore. I can't. It's like, I don't know. I start feeling like kind of faint. A little queasy, a little faint. So it kind of had that opposite effect of me. So it wasn't the tolerant left that every from the horror game monsters. Oh my gosh. Jeez, wow. Since it only gave me the 2 days before getting sick again, I just got better. Now I'm going backwards again. Oh my goodness. I wonder if there's like certain vitamins you can take to strengthen your immune system at all. Like if you have like airborne, maybe that would help, at least like in the moment. Maybe I would think. Yes, I object to the sickness. Object. Yes. Be gone. Be gone, sickness. Okay, now I need to actually just put her hair gradient on a clipped layer. If I need to do any editing of it, I can just go into the base layer and it'll be there. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna turn the stabilizer on. Yeah, it's gonna be cold coffee now, Yesiah. With some ice in it. You got iced coffee. I'm not gonna lie, that's happened to me several times. I'm just like, whatever, man. Okay. Bean water is bean water. Usually I use this brush for my sketching, but for this one, I feel like it's fitting. It fits. I'm just making a new layer and adding it after I've erased the parts of it that I don't need, and then I just add it to the layer that I'm currently working on. This really is my attorney. I want to start drinking coffee, but I'm lazy. Okay, so we don't have any K-cups in the house, but we do have ground coffee and a K-cup like ground coffee filter. You could also put tea in it if you wanted to do that. But it's so annoying, man. Okay, having to freaking like empty out the grounds, put more grounds in it. Sometimes it makes a mess. Okay, if I end up like missing a little bit, it makes a freaking mess. And I'm like, come on, man, give me my freaking coffee. Especially in the morning, I'm just like, brother, why? Why? But the ground coffee is a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper than the K-cups. So, and it uses less trash. So, and at least with the coffee grounds, you can compost them. So that's the upside to it. It just takes more work, and I get annoyed with it really easily in the morning. That's it. That's my take. That's my dilemma. The demons are telling me to present evidence and yell objection and take that and hold it and slam my desk. Objection. Whenever I hear other streamers like slam their desk or hit their desk or whatever put their head down or something in disgust, I just think it's so funny. And just a gentle reminder, there is like a 3 or so minute cooldown timer on the sound effects for individuals. So if you've already played the objection one, you gotta wait like 3 minutes and then you can play it again. I'm sorry, it prevents spam and it prevents me from getting annoyed with it. So if you want to keep sound effects, we gotta have a cooldown timer. Well, not everybody knows it, Black Fox. That's why I say that. The ace is not attorney. The math is not math, and the ace is not attorneying. I'm gonna guess you are is. Excuse me, I had to stretch. Hello, Chicken Legs Mickey. Your cousin got married today? Oh, well, congratulations to your cousin. It's very exciting. Wish them a long and happy marriage. See you later, Black Fox, if you were heading on out. As well as Small Pepper. Shall see you again soon, hopefully. It's hiding from you is. The pastor was saying the music room said I do early. Oh no! Oh no! He's getting stuck in his head a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of nervous during mine. I'm glad that I wrote them down. I wrote my vows down. I would not have been able to like remember them off the top of my head. But like Wolf and I hadn't like talked about what they were gonna be beforehand. Excuse me, one of my neighbors is having like a really loud truck or something in front of their house. So you might see it or hear it in the background. But yeah, so we hadn't talked about what our vows were gonna be beforehand. But they ended up kind of like fitting nicely together because mine involved a spaceship and his involved the apocalypse. So I was like, oh, this is nice. This is cute, but it's a little funny too. It's a little dorky. So what were the colors? What was the theme? Ours was very moody, garden-esque. Gothy garden. You found your string, nice is. Oh, Block Fox, I thought you were heading on out. Tan and like a reddish color. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Makes for a good good autumn themed color palette. Excuse me, I was forgetting what the English language sounded like for a second there. It's outside at one of those public venue things. Oh, see, I think that outside weddings, like depending on what the weather is, they can potentially be really pretty for photos and really breathable too for attendees. But again, it depends on the weather. Ladybugs were out there. Whoa! You had an attendance of 3 million ladybugs. They're like, we hear that there's an event going on. Why weren't we invited? We're gonna go and crash the wedding. It might be that they've like, I don't know what the breeding cycle is for ladybugs, but maybe they've all like recently hatched or something. They're looking for aphids, looking for food or something. Be onto your green square and also halfway done. Oh, you are making great progress, Liz. Markers from Walmart, and when I use them a lot, they leave it so like it's like little residue stuff. Is that normal, or did I just get cheap, crappy markers? That's happened to me before, but only when they're old and kind of getting dried out. So I don't know. I would try looking it up too and see if like other people are having that same issue with the brand. Or if that's normal at all. Because that's only ever happened to me when they're old and I haven't used them in a long time, so. Also bleed through like crazy, and I bought the best paper Walmart had. Oof. They're a little more expensive, but I would look into getting the Copic or Copic markers. They do have some bleed through to the other side of the page, but they have a better range of colors, and the pigmentation is more consistent. That's how I would describe it. But again, like, I would look up reviews, see if that's a normal thing for that brand. See if other people are having that same issue. Because I can't imagine it's just you. I don't think it's just you. So there might be other people having that same problem. See you later, Katori Draws. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. I hope to see you again soon. That's understandable, Isaiah. I get that. You know, I've seen that happening to a lot of other people too, Yesaya. Things don't feel the same anymore as they did when we were younger. Keeping your recommended Murdoch stuff, please don't. Your algorithm knows what you want. You may not know what you want, but your algorithm certainly does. Your stream starts while I'm doing math. Rip. I hope that that your math is not too difficult. That stuff would always give me headaches when it got too difficult. I was like, please just end me. Someone please put me out of my misery. But I hope that the if you decide to watch the replay, I hope that it will be entertaining and will be something for you to look forward to afterwards. Tomorrow I'm gonna do some crocheting. So it'll probably end up just being like a hand cam thing, because again, I'm getting a sty. So if anything, I'm just gonna have the webcam pointed down at my hands, so you guys can see me actually like making the crochet item, which might be another basket. I need to start the smaller basket before it gets too late into the year, and then I'm panicking, right? Trying to get it done before early February, because that's when I need it by. I need it by early February. Trying to make a 2-tiered brown basket so I can carry around my candy bracelets and my crochet flower crowns for people that I like their cosplays, or that I think that are like really chill people. We're learning protractor stuff. I don't even know. I don't even need to know about it. Oh goodness, I only have vague memories of like using the protractor for like calculating the angle of something. Like put it into like a realistic term, right? Like so-and-so needs to shoot their avatar into this basket, and they are standing, you know, this far away from it. Put it into terms that we actually use, okay? That's something that I always like thought was really funny, was like when they would use like word problems where you know, like Susie has like 52 watermelons, and you know, so and so whatever. I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, why does she need that many watermelons? What is she doing with that? Does she have like a catering business that she's using all of those for? My favorite thing to do in math was algebra when it came to coordinates. Dude, yeah, actually though, because I would start like making a design within those coordinates. And one of the assignments was actually to like make a picture with coordinates. And I was all like, bet we're gonna make an anime character with these coordinates. Which I guess actually, like, maybe that would work for like a pattern for like a blanket or something. I could see that being useful. Hello, Strawman. Ming has 400 lemons and he eats 67. How many does he have? An actual math question in my book. See, that's what I'm saying. Why does Bing have 400 lemons? And why is he eating 67 of them? Why? How many does he have? He has enough to put him in the hospital. My favorite thing to do in algebra was matrices. Matrices? It's been so long, I've forgotten how you say it. You did, whatever. It's a freaking math problem, okay? It's an example. I had a lapse in judgment. Ma trucker. My mom, dad, and older brother all hate anime. How am I gonna tell them? What is the what? What? You've got a grand secret. Do they like Western animation though? Or they just hate all kinds of animation? Not 3D, not 2D, nothing. Live action only. X equals 24, things like that. And by the way, X equals 7. My see, like those kind of problems, I would have no issue with. I would have no issue with those. Those were fine. When it came down to like the more complex stuff, which I've since put it out of my head. I hated it so much. I did not like it so much. I put it out of my memory. But when it started, like, I think some of them were like you had to like add 2 of those equations together and figure out what the number was. I was like, why are we doing this? Give me an actual scenario in which we would use this. My brother got into the... Oh no! Oh no! See, that's terrible. That is not the way that you get into that. My first anime was Death Note. So... not my favorite, but I enjoy the genre. Yeah, that just taints the whole experience. I watched a series of rats that use color balls to generate Seinfeld episodes. What the heck? We truly live in a society. Oh my gosh. You know, I haven't done a star drop in a while. Let's do that. There's some stars in here. That's not fair. These 2 are up here. They need to go down here. I don't need any of these stars. I don't wish for them. I don't wish for them. And neither does Streamlabs. Exempt. We need to be exempt. Okay. What is happening right here? Hold on. Hold on. Shotomate, as they say. There. Right here I accidentally combined the two layers when I should not have. There. Okay. Hey, calculating the amount of money you make an hour, basically the total amount and divide it by the tax rate, ending up with less money. Dude, it hurts even more so in real life. They were trying to prepare us. Listen, you don't like doing these calculations right now, just think about it being your actual money. But yeah, no, yep. Taxation is theft, boys and girls. It's that. Listen, if they're not even gonna fix the potholes on the roads, I don't need my money going to them. I don't need none of that. Okay? Ever since I was like, gosh, I think I was like maybe like 13 when I did this, but like ever since I was like a younger teen, I've advocated for people like knowing where their tax money is going. I'm gonna be working an actual job, like, bro, give me money. All of it. All of the money. All of it. I have worked many point of sale machines. Many POS machines. Especially when the companies don't wanna upgrade their systems and you're still using stuff from like the early 2000s and you're like, bro, why am I seeing a Windows XP screen when we first boot this up? Like, what the hell are we doing? What are we doing here? Might as well drop this thing in the bath. I'm so happy that Oregon doesn't have sales tax, okay? When you go into a store and you see something is $5, you get to the cash register and it's still $5. But whenever I go to a different state, like if I go down to California, if I go across the country to Alabama, like everywhere we go, basically, they're like, I gotta like do a little calculation of like, okay, this is probably not gonna be, you know, like $10 when I get to the counter, right? It's gonna be like 11 something or 12, you know, heaven forbid. Yeah. So I just wish that we had like a verifiable docketed amount that we could see, you know, like this is how much of your actual individual money was spent, you know, and this is what it actually benefits to your area, your local area, or to your state, instead of it just being like, oh yeah, it went towards this program. I'm like, okay, but like, did it help somebody in a hospital? Did it actually like do anything? like, what is it going towards, right? And is this something that I actually agree with? The thing that I did when I was, I think I was 13. I think I was. This was like several years ago, so is the tax in Australia even worse? I can understand that because, you know, it's freaking Australia. Alabama sales tax is like 10%. Oof, that hurts, man. That freaking hurts. But yeah, so like when I was 13, and mind you, like I didn't exactly know the ins and outs of what it was that I was getting signatures for, that I was participating in the petition for, but I was part of a youth group, and we went to a parade. We went to a city's parade and got signatures, and at that time I was under the impression, because the way it was explained to me and to the rest of the group, I was under the impression that we were simply collecting signatures so that people were aware and could opt out of their tax dollars going towards abortions. I thought it was giving people the choice. Little did I know after the fact, it was like re-explained to us that it was like to completely stop the taxes going towards abortions. But again, me being under the impression that it's like, okay, we're giving people the choice if they want their tax dollars to go towards that. That's what I'm more about. That's what I'm more of an advocate for, is people just being aware and having the choice if they want to do that or not. It's not a forced thing, because I feel like forcing people to pay into that, I think that's wrong, because then you're not giving people the ability to choose if they want that or not. You know, if they want to put their tax dollars towards that, perfectly fine with that, because that's their choice. It's their money, and they can do, you know, what they want with it. If they don't want to do that, that's their choice. So, you know, it's like, you know, if your tax dollars were going towards, like, you know, people getting more you know, drugs, but it doesn't actually do anything for them, right? Like, you should have that choice if you want, you know, your tax dollars to go towards that, or, you know, whatever thing that, like, some people could agree with, some people, you know, like, don't agree with. So it's just, that's what I've always been about ever since I was like 13 or however old I was at that time. Like, give people the choice if they want to do that, or if they don't want to do that. So, but anyway, not to get too into the weeds of that, right? I mean, I guess getting more like specific, because I just said the weeds of it, right? Like, if you think that that marijuana is a like good a good tool for people who have PTSD, right? That, like, if you want your tax dollars to go towards providing people with PTSD medical marijuana, right? That shouldn't be something that's like, if you don't agree with that, that shouldn't be something that's forced upon you. So, sorry, Asaya. I'm sorry. Sorry. This is my tangent right now. You know, so it's just, I don't think that people should be like forced to, you know, to pay into something that they don't necessarily agree with. Put your money where your mouth is, you know? But I've always had that belief ever since I was Ever since I was a wee youth. I was going to yes, I don't think you'd have any problem with that. I'd be like, okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna put my tax laws where I don't want it to be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And, you know, I don't know how many freaking, like, small towns there are out there that continue to have potholes, but yet their people are paying more and more, you know, out of their paychecks for, like, it says road maintenance, but the roads are crap. The roads have been crap for years. So... Same thing with like schools too. You know, they ask for more funding from the residents, but then they start cutting programs. You know, and maybe I'm missing some key information there, but like, what improvements are you making to the school? But like, you know, you keep asking for more money, but you don't actually make those improvements. So, like, what is actually, what is happening there? Whose paycheck is being inflated by this? Because I don't see any improvements happening. Yeah, I start getting a little, like, the eyebrows start raising. Hit me. Now the caffeine wants to hit me. Oh my gosh, total smack in the face, huh? Okay, there's a nice line work. It looks like we need a little bit something there. I'm just gonna cover this up, I think. Right here. We don't need to have this part. We can just cover it up. Okie dokies. And I'll lock that. And then I can get rid of that. Put all of these into a folder. Clip that to a bottom layer. Hello, Lotbarian Savage. Hello, hello. Hope your night is going good. It's going all right. I'm gonna need some coffee afterwards for sure, because I can feel myself dozing off. But other than that, we doing good. I just went on a whole freaking rant about taxes. So... Not my usual, my usual rantings. But, you know. It's a thing, unfortunately. Hello, Stereo. Totally agreed. Yep. Like I said earlier, taxation is theft. Taxation without representation. That's why I want some god dang transparency. I'll tell you what. Let me go get out my propane and my propane accessory. Yes, it has been a long time, CRU. How have you been? You know what I could do? I could just do this. Right? I just do this, the entire thing of it, and then we will go like this. Bam. Ooh. And then I just gotta go into these crevices here. You've been very great. Awesome. Awesome to hear. You donated, it never popped up on the screen. Was it recently? Oh, wait, I see it. Okay. Let me put that in. Thank you also. Let me put that into the tip jar. Because that last one did. The one from the other day. Maybe, let me see. It'll play after I put it in. What is that? And what is the last part of that mean, Blockfox? I'm a regan. I am certainly not a child. What is that? What does that mean? I am not. Okay. Well, it put something into the food bowl. Hold on, why is it not? Okay, hold on a second here. Tip setting. Should have popped up with something there. It says it in the chat. It didn't. The alert box didn't pop up. Why ain't no do that? That is a very good cause for you, Isaiah. It's a good thing to strive for. Oh, and kind. Okay. I was like, I am not a kid. But thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, the minimum amount to alert is 0. Why did it not? I'll do the alert. Can we perhaps? Oh, okay, there was a message onto it. It just didn't play. Yeah, it didn't play. Okay, something is weird. Something weird is going on with this. Hold on. It's on break. Yeah, it needs to clock back in, please. But I see the message. Your husband wants a pizza. I gave him some money. This should cover it. Hopefully, still got a Hopefully, still got a fever. I'm gonna take some meds now. Okay. I hope that your fever goes down. I hope it goes down quickly because that stuff sucks. But thank you. Thank you. We'll see what kind of pizza we get. The pizza fund lives on. But yeah, I don't know why it's not wanting to show it. It's being dumb. It put some food in Roscoe's food bowl over here. You know what I wonder? Hold on a second. What pizza do you usually get? We usually get, I mean, I love me a Supreme pizza for sure. And I know that I'm gonna get crucified for this next one. Okay, I'm sorry that I like Hawaiian. I'm so sorry. Put me on the freaking cross. Like freaking. I'm sorry, I like Hawaiian. The other kind that we like is also Philly cheesesteak. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Hawaiian is good, okay? You get the savory and the sweet at the same time. It's that concept, man. They're not cultured. And thankfully around this area it's not all that expensive at all. So it starts getting expensive when you start adding things onto it. But if it's just pizza, it's usually like 10, 15 bucks depending on like the amount of toppings. So but hold on. I think I know what happened. I might be wrong, but I might now. Because this is a new overlay for me, and I hadn't fully set things up where they're supposed to be. So give me a second here, because I'm moving some things around. I think we'll put that right there. And for the drawing part of it, we just copy it over. Yes. And then chat, I'm gonna move the chat up a little bit. So we can copy that. Now don't freak out, okay? Chat's gonna disappear for a second. Or maybe it won't. Okay, never mind. Never mind. False alarm. Just need to move that down. So it's that's in the same spot. Okay. Then we'll lock that. Unlock the alert box. Hello, Perry. Those two emotes next to each other are so funny. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. I think I... Come on, buddy. There. Okay. I can move out of the studio mode and turn that off. Okay. I'm actually gonna move the alert box up a little bit here. And then, excuse me, I'm making some adjustments because I'm pretty sure this is why it didn't go through on the screen. Okay. It was the tacos. It's always the tacos. There, okay. There we go.
Your husband wants a pizza. I gave him some money. This should cover it, hopefully. Still got a fever. I'm gonna take some meds now.
There we go. There we go. Thank you, ViVi0n. I already said that earlier, but it didn't appear on the screen because I didn't have my freaking alert box on. So you've helped the future streams. Because that was gonna happen. If anybody else had gone and donated, it wouldn't have appeared on the screen. There we go. There, you've improved the stream. And I need to do something else too. Because for whatever reason, the chat has moved a bit. It needs to be locked. And this one... Yeah, it's going to disappear for a second. Don't freak out. Do not fret. Do not freak out. It's still there. I just needed to make sure it's locked in the same place. This is a fresh overlay, so I have some things I need to add to it. There we go. Ah, I'm freaking out. Freak out! Okay, now I'll go into doing some better coloring on this. We've got less than an hour left, so I would like to have this nice and fully colored, and maybe we do some shading on it too. So you wanna see my bag before I said right now it's very messy? Sure. You know what they say about creative mess? Well, this is what I say about creative mess. It's a promise of productivity. Things are happening. Things are being made. So yeah, for sure. Feel free to tag me either on like a YouTube post or Twitter, whichever you would like. Why is my connection poor? Why is it buffering? Is it buffering for you guys? Why is it? What is going on? It better not be this whole time. Black Fox says no. Okay. It says it is on my end, but I'm like, bro, what do you mean? I'm gonna do a speed test, because that's not okay. This whole time, it's been fine. And now it decides that it wants to tell me it's crap. You post it? Okay. Sounds good. I'll check it out here in a second. I'm just doing a speed test. Seeing where my internet connection's at. No, it says I'm fine. I'm at like 30 upload speed. 31. Almost 32. Yeah, see, now it says it's excellent again. Giving me a freaking fright. Giving me a fright. Look at males grow out a bit so I can tap them on flat surfaces a little bit. Nail tap it ASMR. I'm not gonna lie, I like the same feeling, but not for like the ASMR part of it, but just because like, I don't know. I feel more graceful. I feel more elegant like that, so. I get fake short nails so that I can do some nail tapping ASMR. Okay, let's check out. No, it's just me and Wolf that are on our connection. Oh my goodness, yeah, that is very messy. That is very messy. But it looks like you are making excellent progress on your bag. Absolutely. In the area, maybe. Yeah. It is a Saturday night for people. So that could very well be. But yeah, your bag is making me want to start my next basket. It's Sunday afternoon for you. Yep. Time is slipping by. Time is going by. But the more time that goes by, the more progress we make towards our projects. But it looks good. Thanks for sharing. I almost put looking dude. Looking good. A nice little peach tone over here. Same thing by the hands. And on the cheeks. Those are fine. Well, kind of. Because this version of her, which I like this version a lot. I like the eyes, the whole style of it, very nice. But her moons are they're not black. They're not black here. trying to maintain some consistency with it. That's why this model that I have right now, that you guys see on the screen, I'm just like, it's time to retire it. I've made adjustments and it's time to retire it. We've had good streams with it, so. Thank you, Black Fox. Thank you. I like this model a lot too. She looks very cozy. And so when I'm done with her and she's all rigged up, she's gonna sit like right. I know you guys can't see it because like the current model is this one right here. And she's taking up the space, but she's gonna sit in the chair over here. Yeah. And so she'll be doing the drawing. Thank you, thank you. Yes, little ViVi0n. Little ViVi0n. But yeah, I guess that like this one would be considered like her the one that I have right now, right, is more chibi-esque. It's more chibi-esque. And then this one is more like actual anime girl, like VTuber looking type model. So, but the program that I'm gonna rig it up in, you can do mouse tracking with the eyes and like any other part of the model that you want to be moving whenever you move the mouse. So it's gonna be more, a little more expressive. So I want to have nice details into it, so. She looks so tea. She's so slay. Give her a freaking Starbucks. Well, actually, I guess so. Like the drink that's over to the left of the tablet there is like some sort of purple drink. So it's like, I don't know. It's some sort of like a bubble tea. So, yes, you do, Black Fox. Yes, you do. You're gonna have to pump out a bunch of them for the merch store. But yeah, so right now with that model, I'm currently making some more mouth shapes, because again, like that program, PNGTube Remix, you can have lip syncing with it, and it's still an experimental feature, so it might not like work entirely as intended, but I would still like to have some kind of lip syncing with it beyond just, you know, the like 3-frame sprite animation that the current one has. Because whenever I'm talking, the sprite sheet animation for it will turn on, and then it'll look like, you know, like the character is actually talking whenever there's mic input. But I'm guessing with the lip syncing for PNGTube Remix, it's maybe a little more advanced. I don't know. Maybe it like figures that, like, you know, if you're saying something, that it'll like align the different mouth movements with what you're saying. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how it works. So we're gonna try it out and see. I heard Starbucks coffee, although I want it so bad. you gotta like figure out what flavors you like, because there's some Starbucks where I'm just all like, this is just like dessert in a cup, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, I love a good like matcha green tea frappuccino from there. Really like that. I like their matcha. With like, if they have like a little bit of toffee nut too, I put some toffee nut in there. But like, honestly, I have bias towards Dutch Bros. The hazelnut truffle mocha from Dutch Bros has me in a vice grip. It has me in a vice grip, man. I need to make an adjustment right here. There. Okay. It looks a little better now. But yeah, some people don't like it, some people do. It just kind of depends on what your tastes are. And, you know, if you know what you like from there too. Because if you don't know what you like and you get something and you end up not liking it, right, then it kind of puts like a precedent on like, well, I don't like this, you know, this place because, you know, last time that I got something from there, it tasted like crap. Well, you know, gotta know what you like. So it also helps too, because sometimes I'll do this whenever there's like somebody that's making drinks at a place and I don't really know what to order. I'll ask them like, do you have anything fruity? Do you have, you know, like a strawberry flavoring, right? And they have some creative freedom, some creative liberty to make something, right, that I'll probably like because I like fruity things. So it could also help that like if you go into a place like that and if like, let's say you know that you like hazelnut, right? You'd be like, hey, can I get something that's like hazelnut flavored, right? And then they could throw something together maybe, or like make a suggestion for something that they already have on the menu. You know, something seasonal. Well, that's what I'm saying is that, like, you know, some of those people that say that kind of stuff, beside they already have like a preconceived idea or a preconceived notion. But I guarantee you, okay, if you just put it into a different cup, or you create it to their taste, or you put it in a different, like, in different packaging, maybe they would change their mind. And maybe it's just the logo they don't like, right? Or the atmosphere of the people that regularly go there. You know, the product, if it's aligned to their tastes. Did you have fun eating ViVi0n's hair? Her cotton candy hair. Excuse me. Welcome back, Nia. Welcome back. Oh, me too. I love hazelnut. It helps that it's Oregon's state nut. So we have a lot of hazelnut things here. But yeah, if you have a Dutch Bros around you, I would heavily recommend the hazelnut truffle mocha. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I get myself in Starbucks and I can't do anything about it, nor should they. They should have no jurisdiction over what you spend your money on. It's your money, and you need it now. Oh my gosh, it's already 11:30. Okay, I gotta lock in, guys. They have food items over at Starbucks too. They have like really nice breakfast sandwiches. If they're available, sometimes they sell out. They have nice little protein packs. Those are nice and easy to munch on. And they also, oh my gosh, I'm gonna give myself a craving for this. I need it. I'm gonna say it, but I have to like contain myself. They have lemon cake. They have like lemon bread over there. Oh, I love me some lemon bread, guys. I love the lemon bread. This stream is sponsored by Starbucks Coffee. You know how many people that would like get my stream blacklisted for? Be like, oh, really? I'm not watching her stream. Whatever, I don't even want them. I don't want those kind of people anyway. They can go have their I don't know, whatever like random coffee stand is in their local town. They can go slurp on that. Are you making banana bread? Black Fox dude, yeah. We love some banana bread up in here. Now, I know some people hate it, okay? But banana bread with chocolate chips in it. Oh. I love bread, guys. I love bread. I can't be stopped. I'm gonna start salivating. This is bad. Why did I talk about bread? Crap. This is my weakness. Is bread. Talking about bread. Guys, I have a bread maker, okay? Like, whenever I use this bread maker, it makes the whole house smell like bread, and I'm just, it makes me so happy. It fills me with such smiles. I know, it's so good. Euphie's getting canceled for being sponsored. How dare she? How dare she? I could say all the right things, but as soon as I get sponsored by the wrong company, it all goes downhill from there. Imagine. Okay. Thankfully, this isn't a too complicated of a piece. And it's just a cute little chibi. Ah, what in the... What? Okay, that's fine. This stream is sponsored by the Boff. Somebody clean that thing. I've been watching the Cleaning with Bee videos. She's a lady in the UK that does free cleanings with her boyfriend. Dude, they're so satisfying. Like, in the strangest way, I'm like, yeah, I like this. Show me more. I don't know if you guys also watch like cleaning videos, but again, there's just something oddly satisfying about it. And like, it's some of them like, she has more of a constitution than I do. Like, she is a stronger lady than I ever will be. Because like some of the people that sign up for the free cleanings, they don't tell the full truth about what is inside of the home. And she needs to know that. She needs to know the honest truth, because like, if there's fleas in the home, she's not gonna do it because she doesn't want to track fleas into her own home. You know, if there's like if there were like drugs in there. She's not gonna go and like go in there without proper protection for like, you know, dealing with used needles and stuff. Like, it's stuff like that that's like, people are not honest about what their homes have in them. So speaking of UK Murdoch, you watch carpet cleaning videos? Oh, nice. Some of those carpets are nasty. I could never do that job, but like watching somebody do it, I'm like, I feel like carpet cleaning. my own studio, my own house. It's time to clean. But yeah, again, like the oddly satisfying stuff. Trying to tell my algorithm, like, I would like to see more of this, please. Thank you. Can take off my stabilizer. Sigh the carpet cleaner watcher. Yes. Need a little bit of a darker color right there. We got a battle royale going. Good luck to you guys. If I win, I play the boss. Yes, I will condone that. Full support. Who's gonna win? Black Fox or Josiah? Who's gonna get it? It was Josiah! Good job on the completely randomized battle. People who will be cleaning carpets are very strong. All these carpets look like they've been waste yard, junkyard, Chernobyl, yes. Yeah, it's like they just get so nasty. I'm like, dudes, I don't know how you do that, but like, props to you guys. Hello, Acid. Just a little bit, but we're happy that you're here. You're gonna play it either way. Might as well. The cooldown timer ran out on it, so. Just a little bit. Stream ends in like 17 minutes. I think I'm more than a little late. Well, that's what I say. I'm happy that you're here anyway. Better late than never, right? A little bit cheeky that way. I think I can finish this in time. Maybe not doing any shading on it, but yeah, definitely get the flat colors and the line work covered. Yeah, I like how the softer line colors make it look. That's always gonna be my thing. Unless I go through like a drastic style change, then we'll get there when we get there. If we do. Oh, it's all good, Acid. I totally understand. Hello! I don't know what else to say, bro. Hello, hello. I'm gonna make my username short now. Go for it, Sai. Whatever you wanna do, you gonna do. No, I just exist. Bro, that's a mood. I just do my thing. Okay. Oh, there's a spot right here that I missed. There we go. One of these streams, I might do some karaoke. The bath. It just kind of depends on like the copyright stuff of it. Yeah. Because I read that a lot of the streamers that do like karaoke streams, if they don't have the licensing for those songs, they take down the stream afterwards. But who knows? I might humor that in the future. Because sometimes I do listen to music that like I can sing along with while I'm doing my artwork. Sometimes I do a little practicing of the Japanese as well. Because I have some songs that are like completely in Japanese. But I'm like just learning how to sing them, how to pronounce the words better, more accurately. ViVi0n would end up being like in her early 20s. It just kind of makes sense. I would feel a little strange about having like a character that, you know, I voice, but they're like, you know, in their teens or like a kid. I can't wait to pass out after pass out watching videos after this. That's a mood, man. Once our names return back to normal setting, I don't know if that'll ever happen. But I maybe if enough people like petition to have them changed back, that might be something that happens. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah. You know the song Creative Control by Heart? Oh, nice. Nice. The I always forget what the name of this song is. Nirameko by Tomonari Sora. Something like that. I'm always trying to sing along with it, but I need the Romaji lyrics in front of me in order to do it. But I can do the first part of the chorus without looking at the lyrics. I just need the music actually like playing in order for me to do it, but it helps a lot, because I will say, okay, because I know how certain words and names are pronounced in Japanese. When I go to watch like an English dub of a show and they don't pronounce the names correctly, I'm just like, I cringe a little bit inside, guys. It just kind of ticks me off a little bit, you see. Because I'm like, I know that's not how you pronounce it, okay? And if there was like a show that had my name in it, and then it was dubbed over in a different language, and then they completely screw up the pronunciation of my name, I'd be like, okay, like, listen, why are you saying it like that? You know, but it would be nice if they actually like learned the correct pronunciation of it, you know, and they were saying it properly. So that's, you know. I'm pretty sure, right? Because like Wolf and I like recently watched Assassination Classroom, and like one of the characters' names, they say it Tarasaka. And I'm like, I don't think that's how it's said. Now, I could be wrong, and I'm okay with that, because then, you know, nothing was lost, nothing was, you know, done incorrectly. But I'm pretty sure that you actually say that like Terasaka. I'm pretty sure it said Terasaka and not Tarasaka. You know? And there's the blonde teacher lady, and they're saying her name like Irina. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's Irina. I don't think that's how you say that. But, you know, pop off, I guess. You know. Things that bug Euphie. Hold on, I feel a sneeze. Okay, excuse me, I had to sneeze. Yeah, I'm like, I don't think it's that. You don't say it that way. But if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong. Yeah, don't spoil things. Don't spoil things. I swear. It'd be like if somebody like came in here and said that like there was a new episode of Amazing Digital Circus and came in here like completely spoiling the whole thing. I'd be like, shut up! Shut up right now! Stop talking! Be quiet. Cease your infernal yapping. Everyone has an era. I'm in my Prince Late Goth era going into my Prince Cute Boy era. Go off, Josiah. Go off. Okay, I think if anything, I am just going to do some very light shading. Not much, like, at all, because I'm going to end up running out of time. But I shall do a little bit of it anyway. You're in your Gorillas era, if that isn't obvious. Yes, I think it's just a little bit. Just a little bit obvious. I don't know what era I'm in right now. I'm in my homeowner era. I'm in my aw crap, I really am an adult now era. Only took 10 years. Another battle royale. Let's see who will win this one. This is gonna be our last one of the night, guys. Between Iz and Neo. It really does look like there's a freaking rat on the ground. Neo, you won. You won. Congratulations. Excuse you. That has been the only song that I have heard from Stomach Bug, Nia, was Fukuna Girl. Wait, yep. Yep. The clock strikes 12, midnight arrives. That is very true. Alright. Tomorrow I'm going to do some crocheting. I'm going to have my hand cam on instead of my regular webcam because I have a sty. I can feel it forming, and it annoys me. So you guys will see my hands tomorrow. Yes, we will do the hand cam while I'm crocheting tomorrow. Here we go. This cute little sleepy ViVi0n in her newer outfit. This one right here, just a new outfit. I'm gonna save this, and then I'll post it up on the channel and probably my DeviantArt page too, and on the Twitters. So, anyways, thank you everybody for hanging out with me again tonight. Listen to Fukunaga Araki and some other ones before Paper Dolls. Oh, fun. Again, Fukunaga Girl is like a good way to get into a stomach book. Good song. Ooh, excuse me. I do some stretchings. Thank you, you as well, Black Fox, and to everybody. Take care. Have a great rest of your night. I'm gonna plug my links like I always do. Yes, the front door is the door. Feel free to check out my artwork whenever that link pops up. There it is. If you want to follow me over on the Twitters, feel free to. No pressure, no need to feel forced to do that. It's just if you want to. You as well, Yesiah. Yes, stay safe. Stay safe out there in the grand forest that is the internet these days. If you want to do some PNG tubing like I am right now, I got my Ko-Fi link. You can check that out for some freebies. Yeah. And then for personalized artwork and commissions, feel free to check out the commission link for the price sheets and terms of service, all of that good stuff. Hello, Spank, you came in at the end there. Hello. If you came in earlier, I'm sorry I didn't see you.
Baba Bowie.
Alright, guys. Again, stay safe out there. Look at that, Spank, you won. You won at the very end. Yep, I'll be back tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Gonna do some crocheting. Gonna have the hand cam on because again, I have like a little sty that's growing. So I'm just like, bro. But anyways, but yeah. Until tomorrow. Sorry, I spaced out there for a second. Until tomorrow, stay vibin', stay creative, and I shall see you all then. Bye-bye!